Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. I just want to do a video in response to one of my subs. They asked me to do a video on the whole Manny Pacquiao being the GOAT. Is he the greatest of all time? Now, you know, Max Kellerman did like basically sack hugging video about Manny Pacquiao, that he's in the argument that he's the greatest fighter of all time. Based off what? Off what? Off beating Keith Thurman? Off beating a dude who had like 3 fights in 3 years? A dude that has been riddled with injury like the past 3.5 years? When the real meaningful fight would have been to fight Errol Spence or fight Bud Crawford, but he didn't want to take those fights, you know. And people knew that, but they was too busy trying to cape, you know what I'm saying, trying to cape for another dude, you know, putting out phony ass bullshit. But at the end of the day, the WBO was a title that Manny Pacquiao had, and Jeff Horn took it from him, and then Bud took it from him. But he didn't want to fight Bud. Manny ran from Bud, and that's just the bottom line. Just like he don't want to fight Errol Spence. But I'm going to get to Manny Pacquiao's fans in the next video, because I have to get on them, because for some reason they think they come on my channel and think they can like call themselves trying to internet bully somebody, like somebody scared of some man, come on, man, stop it. Ain't nobody worried about y'all. Nobody cares what y'all think. I'm gonna keep making these videos. So, you know, you either cannot listen or you can listen. You know, maybe I should just like disable the comment section to where you can't say something, and that'll really make you mad. Yeah, I might do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. See how you guys like that. But anyway, Max Kellerman said based off Manny's performance versus Keith Thurman, you can make the argument that he the greatest of all time and he won the title at 40. Well, so Manny Pacquiao, the first person to win a title at 40. I could have sworn George Foreman won a title at 40 plus, like what, 45, 46 against Michael Moore? Knocked him out. Now, it's a question of how George Foreman got that fight. We all can make an argument that George Foreman shouldn't have got a title shot, but it happened. He won. And didn't Bernard Hopkins fight till he was 50 and won titles at 40 plus? Oh, so when they do it, it's not a big deal. So because he do it, that makes the argument that he the greatest of all time. So like I said, if that's the case, then Bernard Hopkins is the greatest fighter of all time, or George Foreman. We can make a case for them then, right? This is the, you know how easy this is? For real. You know how easy it is to debunk that? See, y'all gotta understand, Max Kellerman is talking to Manny Pacquiao's fans, so they can come on here and try to talk this shit to somebody that actually understand boxing and get their ass destroyed. That was for real. That was the easiest argument to debunk right there. See how they try to put this dude on a pedestal over, you know, black fighters? Because that's what it come down to. And I don't care about you guys getting mad and saying, why are you making this? Because it is about race. There have been fighters that did way more than Manny Pacquiao ever did. There were fighters back then that used to fight once a month. Some fought twice a month. And I already told you my stance on Manny Pacquiao. I already told you why I don't respect him. Okay? I don't want to hear no shit about no shoulder injury. Look, let me explain something to you guys. I hate when any fighter does that. I don't care what color they is. If you lose, you lose. I don't want to hear about you was banged up and all that type of stuff. But see, Manny Pacquiao fans will use that excuse to justify him getting schooled by Floyd, but then they don't want you to bring up Keith Thurman's injury. oh, he won fair and square. Well, Floyd won fair and square. See how they like try to change the narrative for him? Okay? So if that's the case, if y'all want to make excuses, then I'm going to do the same to y'all. Don't feel good, do it. And like I said before, man, ain't nobody worried about y'all like being upset. Because like I said, at the end of the day, you ain't going to do shit except just talk shit behind the internet. Real talk. When I said that was the easiest argument to debunk, that was like easy. Now, it's funny how Max Kellerman is making an argument for Manny Pacquiao being the greatest of all time, but yet he measures other people's greatness by Floyd standards. So even Max Kellerman don't believe that Manny Pacquiao is the greatest of all time. He just want to do it because he want to give Manny Pacquiao fans something to talk about and something to hang on to. And that's fine. I've said that Manny Pacquiao is a great fighter. He is a great fighter. He really is. But when you start saying he better than a whole bunch of other people that put in more work and did other things, nah. Because see, what they want to do, boxing, you got to understand, we live in the internet age where people can throw out something because there's more people watching now. And then you get people going, because I don't think there's nobody that believe Manny Pacquiao is the greatest fighter of all time except Filipino people. And that's cool that he's your guy, but he not my guy. And like I said before, you get a lot of these phony YouTube channels that try to push that line too. Once again, you try to make black guys feel guilty about supporting black fighters because they black, but then it's okay once again for Mexicans to support Mexican fighters because they Mexican, or Spanish to support Spanish fighters because they Spanish, but then all of a sudden black people can't do it. We have to be community property to everybody. We have to like this fighter because you say so. Don't nobody tell me who to like, not to like, who to support, who not to support. Ain't no dude gonna come on my channel and tell me, or you can make all the videos you want about people pushing propaganda and all that shit. The only person that push propaganda is you and a couple of other people. You know? So we know who we know who the main culprit is that want to push that line about the LDBC and the other channel and Dante's Boxing Nation and Ego and say we racist and all that type of shit. Well, you know what? Y'all racist. You can't tell me what to say. And like I said before, I don't have to like Manny Pacquiao. It's my fucking right. I never said you had to like Floyd Mayweather. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to let you, you know, demean him as a fighter. Because here's the thing. This is real important that a lot of people got to watch for. You got to watch for the hook. You got to watch for the line. Like, real talk. People used to say, well, if you supported Floyd Mayweather, you was against Floyd Mayweather, right? You was a racist. And if you was black and you didn't support Floyd Mayweather, you was an Uncle Tom or whatever, or a coon, or whatever the case may be. Okay, well, isn't Manny Pacquiao fans doing the same shit? That's what they tell me. They tell me I'm a racist because I'm not a Manny Pacquiao fan. So basically, so let me get this straight. If you don't like Floyd, it's not racist. But if you don't like Manny Pacquiao, you racist. Because I need somebody to help me explain that. See, most of the whites and non-blacks that were talking about Floyd, they were racist. You know why? Because they would take the time out. They would take the time out not only to attack Floyd, they would attack Floyd as a black person, and they would attack the black people that followed him. I've never said nothing bad about Filipino people unless they say something bad about me first. Because I've tried to just keep this boxing. I really have. But they want to play that role that Floyd said something racist about Manny Pacquiao. Like I said, I got the YouTube receipts going all the way back to 2008, where you had Filipino people, when this shit first started to talk, you had Filipino people bashing Floyd Mayweather, bashing black people, but then they try to act like they cool with black people. Obviously not. But then again, at the end of the day, they let the lamestream, predominantly white media instigate and enhance the beef. And y'all fell for it. Look how one clown on YouTube, look how a couple of clowns on YouTube be trying to play that role. And y'all fall into it. You know, Golf Ball Chin and the dog rapist and all that type of shit. And he needs to shut the fuck up trying to play victim. Motherfucker, you threatened my son under your alias. And like I said, you gonna pay for that. I promise you that. You gonna pay for that. Real talk. So, people love to talk about racism and all that type of shit and like point the finger out who supposed to be racist. Well, you Pacquiao fans is just as racist, or quote unquote so-called racist, as the so-called black channels you accuse us of being. You really are. You really are. I told you I'm my own person. I don't follow orders from nobody. I have my own opinion, and this is my opinion. I don't expect everybody to agree with me, but it is what it is. I remember all this shit. I didn't make my first YouTube video till 2015, something like, yeah, about 2015. I started making YouTube videos right around 2015. Okay, been on here for like four years, going on 5 years. And like I said, I saw the comments that used to get made about Floyd and Andre Ward and a lot of black fighters by non-black people. But they want to play victim and try to talk about the LDBC and all that type of shit. Because like I said, a lot of people in the LDBC don't roll with Floyd like that. If you want to get technical, so how are we all following the same script? Just like everybody in the LDBC don't roll with Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Or Bud. And last time I checked, they all black. So, you know, suck on this ether. Cause this shit was easy. Real talk, this shit was easy, man. But real talk, Manny Pacquiao ain't the GOAT, man. Not in my opinion. And like I said before, if you don't like what I have to say, like I keep saying, nobody's making you watch my fucking channel, man. There's plenty of pro Manny Pacquiao channels out there. You know, for real. You know? Thank you. This your boy Town Biz, man. I'm out.